Head of the Food and Drug Administration says he's prepared to fast-track a coronavirus vaccine as quickly as possible if the benefits outweigh the risks. FDA Chief Dr. Stephen Hahn telling the Financial Times a vaccine developer could receive federal approval before phase 3 trials are complete. We may find that appropriate. We may find that inappropriate. We will make a determination. Phase 3 trials are the most rigorous of all the clinical tests. Hahn insists he wouldn't rush the process just to please the president. This is not going to be a political decision, but it could be crucial to President Trump's re-election chances.
We are delivering life-saving therapies and will produce a vaccine before the end of the year, or maybe even sooner.
Last week, the FDA granted emergency authorization of convalescent plasma, despite concerns among health officials about insufficient clinical data. At the press conference, Hahn overstated the therapy's benefits, later calling the criticism he received in return entirely justified.
There's a pressure to have something done, and they're bending and they're moving ahead without having really excellent clinical trial data to support the idea that this is going to work,
leading to a lack of public trust. According to a new national survey, 78% of Americans worry the COVID-19 vaccine approval process is being driven more by politics than science.
A lot of people are skeptical, and especially in this context where people are worried about cutting corners. A vaccine might be safe, it might be effective, but if people won't take it, it won't be able to achieve the goals.
The view among leading public health experts is that a COVID-19 vaccine wouldn't be available to the general public until early 2021, well after the November election.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.